Hi guys, KintarotheNerd here, and I'm back with another episode of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. In the last episode, we took down the pain, we made our way out of the cave, and went into, Granny Goki, the laboratory. We thought we were meeting up with Sokolov. Instead, we bumped into Grannon, another scientist, who told us where Sokolov actually is. A fortress called Grosnograd. So that's where we're at right now. We're about to. I have to exit out of the lab and make my way to the mountain. And from there I can get to Grosnograd. So that's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at. So yeah. I hope you have. I hope you have. I English. I hope you all have been enjoying my playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. I hope you guys continue to enjoy it. So with that said, I didn't put this bandana on for nothing. Let's get back to sleeping. Okay. Alright, so we're back here in Granny Gorky in the first floor basement. We have to oh crap. Oh, alarm's been raised. Yeah, go on. Get out of here. And they know I'm in here. Alright, Alright, let's get rid of this scientist outfit. I really no longer need it. And as long as I have the scientist outfit on, I cannot use my weapons. Okay.
Who's there? Help me! I'm out of here!
I'm just gonna put you to sleep. Okay, I'm out of here. So, alright. Maybe now that if I put the scientist outfit back on, would that help?
We've lost sight of the enemy. He's definitely here somewhere. Flush him out. Who's that? What's going on?
Okay. Are they going to search underneath here? He's going to wake that guy up.
What's wrong?
So this episode started eventful.
What's wrong?
I'm just waiting for this guy to move away. While I'm waiting, I got cut. Alright. I don't know. I want to move on ahead. But at the same time...
Who's that? What's going on?
Yeah, I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to wait. Alright. Camouflage time. I tried to some attention, but it looks like I lost. Looks like they don't know I'm here.
HQ? HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
I saw something! Somebody there?
There's no one here.
Who's that?
You see, a lot of this is because I'm impatient. A lot of this is because I have not been exhibiting patience like I did last time. Okay, looks like I lost him. See, my first mistake was getting spotted by one of the scientists.
This is HQ.
My first mistake was getting spotted by the scientist, which he got suspicious. He got suspicious because
Enemy is still nearby.
he's never seen me before. Those scientists, they get suspicious when they see someone that they never saw before. So They never saw me before, and they're like, "Who are you? I never seen you around here before." So of course they raised an alarm. But if I just exhibited just a little bit more patience, if I just been a little bit more patient, and of course, wait, I should keep some of these. Let's try the milk snake. I need to get some fuel in me. Alright, let's try the mango fruit. Okay. So I got 2 snakes that are not bad. And I better say before I go on further ahead.
Saving the game, Snake? Hey, Snake, have you seen 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
Nope, haven't seen that one.
After a number of battleships mysteriously sink at sea, the American government investigates and finds that the culprit is this pacifistic Captain Nemo. The scene where the giant squid attacks Captain Nemo's submarine, the Nautilus, is breathtaking. The movie was filmed in CinemaScope, and it was great to see it on the big screen.
A giant squid, huh?
What? Don't tell me you think it sounds tasty.
He does. You know, I haven't seen that movie, but I've heard of it. I think my dad has a model of the Nautilus that he built. Alright, let's go. Now we got a boss battle ahead of us. Ouch! It's the fear. He's jumping around like a kangaroo. The fear.
I am the fear. That boat is coated in the venom of the Brazilian wandering spider. Soon a most exquisite pain will engulf your entire body. Your limbs will be paralyzed, your lungs cease to draw breath. Eventually your heart will stop beating. Ah, but what fun would that be? Not a fitting name at all. The boss's apprentice. I will give you fear such as you've never experienced before.
Yeah, that turned at you.
Into my web. It is time for you to feel the fear.
Hey, someone's calling me.
You've been shot with a poison bolt. The poison is spreading throughout your body.
Yeah, I get that.
Your life is going to keep decreasing unless you do something about it. Hurry and neutralize the poison. Go into the survival viewer and use Cure to give yourself a serum injection. The serum will neutralize the poison, but don't forget to treat the bolt wound itself as well.
I
To treat a
won't.
bolt wound, you'll need your knife, a styptic, and a disinfectant. Use your knife to dig out the bolt, and then apply styptic and disinfectant to the wound. Follow those steps and the wound should heal right up. Now start the treatment. Hurry!
Yes, Mom. Alright. So, serum. It takes care of the poison. Knife. Alright, there we go. Okay. So remember. So first off, remember this area is littered with traps. So we kind of have to be careful.
Now
There you are. Yeah, I see you. Yeah. Just like with the Cyber Ninja in Metal Gear Solid 1, it may be camouflaged. It may have optic camouflage, which shouldn't really assist today. But we can still see him with the thermal goggles. Am I poisoned again? No, it's just another bolt rune. So yeah, the thermal goggles are perfect for spotting him. Now, you notice how his stamina is halfway? It's halfway down? His stamina goes down rather quickly. So, there's a reason why I kept this rotting food. Let's put that rotting food to good use. I don't need the original mic yet. So let's see if it'll go. And of course, he shot food of his own.
here comes another one.
With the thermal goggles, it's hard to tell where the boats are coming from. So I was hoping he'd go for, so I was hoping he'd go for that rotten food I dropped. Let's switch to the, tranquilizer. What'd he do to me? Did he roundhouse kick me? Okay, maybe now. Hang on. Then I gotta re-equip it. Okay, maybe now we'll try to go for this rotten food. Come on. Go for it. There we go. Now he's starving. I can just get... There we go.
The fear! The fear! I see it! The fear!
Your tongue actually is giving me the fear. So, 2 members of the Cobra Unit down. 2 to go. We got arrow on our back. Well, I'll say this. If we had gotten an arrow in the knee, I'd be laughing. I'd be laughing hysterically if I took an arrow to the knee. Uniform, spider. So this is what I was talking about after I fought the pain. If we defeat the members of the Cobra Unit by depleting their stamina, we'll get their special camouflage. So in the case of the fear, we got the spider camo, which is supposed to have special effects. Let's see if we can ask Sigyn about the spider camouflage.
Pit traps and snares are camouflaged.
It's not what I wanted.
If you do...
So, jeez, I don't really know what the... I know it depletes my stamina rather fast. But other than that, I don't really know what it does. Like, what special effect it does. But for the sake of my stamina, I'm gonna take it off. I got myself a rabbit. I got myself a rabbit. Take that, Elmer Fudd. Okay, I want to try and... I'm going to call Major Zero. There's a conversation we can have about how the members of the Cobra Unit keep exploding. Like, the pain blew up, the fear blew up. Let's see if we can ask Major Zero why they blew up.
According to Granin, you should be able to get to the mountains through a passage located deep in the jungle beyond the warehouse.
Right. Then if I climb the mountains, there'll be an underground tunnel leading to Groznygrad near the summit.
Start out by going back to the warehouse. Use the key you got from Granin to open the door and proceed into the jungle. You remember where the door is, don't you? It's directly north of the door you went in when you came from the aqueduct. According to...
Major, why
There
do
we
they
go.
keep exploding?
It's part of their legend.
Legend?
The legend of the Cobra Unit. I'll let Sigint explain. Sigint?
Yeah, that's a microbomb.
A microbomb?
Yep. During World War II, the Cobra Unit was used for the nastiest kinds of wet works, the kind that could never be let out into the open. Their missions were so top secret that not only were they forbidden to be taken prisoner, they couldn't even leave their corpse behind. Because of this, or so the legend goes, they carried a microbomb with them on their missions in case they needed to commit suicide. I always thought it was just a rumor. I never expected it would turn out to be true. But why would they be carrying bombs this time around? It's not like they're in hostile territory.
Maybe they're ready to die.
Ready to die?
Yeah. They've got no unit to go back to. Not even a country.
So they've got no place to die except the battlefield, huh?
Yeah. No turning back for them. I wonder if the boss feels the same.
Well, I can say for certain. Well, I can say for certainty that she doesn't have a microbomb. Huh? No response from Eva.
You want to
Must
say?
be busy with
Hold on
Fogan.
a sec. Snake, have you ever seen the beast from 20,000 Fathoms?
Nope.
It's about this
I don't know why she
monster
keeps
that comes to
asking.
life from deep within a glacier as a result of an H-bomb test in the Arctic. It crosses the ocean and emerges in New York. I especially like the scene where the monster attacks the lighthouse, and the one where it pops out of a valley in Manhattan and makes a big hole in a building. And the last scene on the burning roller coaster was simply incredible. And because I saw it in a drive-in theater, I actually felt like I was a part of the movie. It's funny, isn't it? How you can let yourself get absorbed into these things without thinking even when you know it's not real?
Yeah.
Distinguishing between what's real and what's not isn't always as simple as we think.
Well, don't get too absorbed in your mission. It's important to take a rest every now and then.
Okay, so right. So not only do you gain special, so not only I just looked it up. Not only do you gain special camouflage from defeating by depleting the Cobra Unit's stamina, you also gain camouflage by depleting the other boss characters. So I just looked it up. Um, defeating defeating Ocelot by stamina gives you the animal animal camo. An animal skin camo uniform wearing it removes any handshaking or aiming a gun. Right, steadies the wearer's hand, eliminating hand trembling while using guns. That's actually handy. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Spider camo. Gives the player a universally high camo index in every environment, though some camouflage patterns will still beat it out depending on the environment, but drains stamina horribly. So let me equip it. Let me equip it. Okay, so you see, the camos jumped up to 80%. Let's see. Yeah, plus 30. But the downside is it depletes your stamina really fast. Let's get out of this jungle so we can better so I can better ask Sigan about this. Because I think as long as we're here in the middle of this pit trap, then as long as we're here in the middle of this pit trap, it will just keep talking about the traps in here. Now I gotta get rid of this rotten food. Unfortunately, the one of the Washington glow caps is still good. Now our stamina's equipped. Now, not only is our stamina back up, but our battery is recharged. Okay, we picked up some mushroom. Do not grab those falls. Do not grab those falls. Paramedic will tell you those are poisonous. But did we ask her about the fly agaric? I'm concerned.
I see you've caught a European rabbit.
Well, I know the rabbit's
rabbit is
good.
said to have come from the Mediterranean region originally, but nowadays they're found all over the world. They've been used since ancient times as a source of food, so it might be worth catching them. Rabbits are known to eat their own excrement.
Yeah.
They eat their own.
That's right. It's called cecal feces. When the rabbit eats fiber, the fiber is fermented in the rabbit's appendix, or cecum, and turned into a nutritious substance full of vitamins. The rabbit excretes this substance and then eats it again to absorb the nutrients.
That's a neat trick. I think I'll give it a try.
Snake, rabbits and humans don't work the...
I'm just kidding. You really thought I was going to eat it?
A little, yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
I guess not.
But how did those seagull feces taste?
What?
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
He's gonna give her gray hairs.
I see you found some Siberian ink cap mushrooms. The Siberian ink cap is a mushroom from the ink cap family. Its life cycle is transitory. As soon as the spores mature, the cap starts to turn black, liquefy, and melt away.
And that's why they call it an ink cap?
That's right. It doesn't really turn to liquid, but you get the idea. In its immature state, before it melts away, it's valued as a source of food.
Nice.
Just be sure not to eat them while you're drinking alcohol.
Why's that?
Ink caps contain coprin, which inhibits the function of aldehyde dehydrogenase.
What?
This prevents the body from breaking down alcohol, causing a buildup of acetaldehyde.
Meaning?
Meaning it will give you the hangover from hell.
Oh.
Oh. I'd better go warn Grannon.
Huh?
Nothing important. Wait a minute.
What?
You think I'd drink alcohol in the middle of a mission?
Wouldn't you?
Hell no.
Well, I'm knocking a shot back now.
What?
Just teasing you.
Uh,
Oh, come on. Where's your sense of humor?
I need a drink.
I think Snake left it on that plane.
I see you found some
Like,
fly
this is
agaric
what I want to
mushrooms.
ask about.
The fly agaric is a relative of the death cap mushroom that grows only in that region. You'll find it growing on the ground, but it's poisonous. So if you pick one up, don't eat it.
That's what I was
If you
afraid
do
of.
eat one, go into the survival viewer immediately and use Cure to take some antidote. The poisons found in the fly agaric include phallotoxins and amatoxins. It says here that when you eat it, the initial symptoms include nausea, stomach pain, and diarrhea. Finally, your liver and kidneys will break down into a sponge-like substance and you die.
Sounds like a horrible way to die.
Isn't it?
Yeah. So how does it taste?
Huh?
How does it...
Were you listening to me? The fly agaric is poisonous.
I heard you, but if I did eat it, it might taste good, right?
I give up.
Snake! What's wrong with you? Hang on. Hang on, guys. I swear. I swear, I think Snake lost his brain, back in that plane. Like, seriously, if you were just told that a mushroom you picked up is poisonous, would you ask if it tastes good? No! Sometimes I think that Naked Snake, the man who will eventually...
Who was that just now? Huh?
Oh. Why did I not equip...
There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
Who's that?
Oh crap.
Radio, call HQ. Great.
Alright, he's down. Alright, we're good. Yeah, I feel like I'm playing Snake like he's a dumbass. Oh wait. That's not good. Because I can't capture any more live animals. Alright, let me get on top of this thing. I got another suppressor. Okay, let's move on. This should be the door that Brennan... Yep, this is the door that Brennan was talking about. Alright. Now that we're out of here, maybe now I can ask Sigint about the spider uniform.
Sigint, Grannon said something about putting legs on a tank. Do you know what he was talking about?
If you ask me, it's gotta be a joke. Not only is making a tank walk on two legs a technical nightmare, but there's no point in making a walking tank to begin with. Putting legs on a tank would raise its clearance, increasing its frontal projection area. It'd also be less stable. Suppose the legs help the tank travel on bad roads. I don't see the logic in that. Isn't that what treads are for? I mean, anybody who'd seriously consider making a thing like that has got to be a wacko. Come to think of it, there was a guy in the States who wrote a paper on that subject. What was his name? Emerson? Heinrich?
Emmerich.
Something like that. I don't really remember. Of course, no one took that seriously.
If only he knew.
Sigint, Granin was saying that Sokolov's research project was a tank fitted with rockets.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any idea what he meant?
Sorry, beats me. I wonder if it's supposed to increase the tank's mobility, or maybe give the tank short-range missile launching capability.
Possibly.
But you're sure it has something to do with Phase 2 of the Shagohod, right?
Yeah.
Khrushchev traded Cuba just to get this thing finished, and Volgin blew up a Soviet research facility to get his hands on it. Whatever it is, it's gotta be big.
Way big. Alright, I'm not going to bother asking. I'm not going to continue. I'm not going to continue to bother to try and ask Sigint about spider uniform. I already know what it does, so there's no need.
Snake, are you there?
Eva, where are you?
In the fortress, in Groznygrad. Dr. Sokolov is here too.
Is he all right?
He's fine. Right now he's busy putting the finishing touches on the Shagohod.
Good. That means they haven't killed him.
Not yet anyway, but you better hurry. They've already finished the Phase 2 tests. Once the final preparations are complete, they'll have no more use for him. The Colonel won't have any qualms about killing him if he thinks the CIA is closing in.
So you better hurry.
You can't let Sokolov out of your sight.
I know. Snake, do you know where Groznygrad is?
Granin told me that I should be able to get there from the mountains to the north, through an underground tunnel.
Granin told you?
Yeah, he even gave me the key to the warehouse.
Why?
Because he was drunk, I guess.
You've got to be kidding me.
Hell if I know.
Snake, there's one problem with that route.
What problem?
The mountain entrance to the underground tunnel that leads to the fortress is sealed. You need a key to get in.
A key? What about the key Granin gave me?
That key won't work. But don't worry, I'll figure something out. I have an idea. There are some ruins at the top of the mountains. Meet me there.
The top of the mountains. Got it.
Wait, there's something else I've got to tell you.
Now what?
I heard that one of the Cobras is waiting for you in the jungle at the foot of the mountains. He's a legendary sniper called the End.
Yeah, I've seen him before. That ridiculously old guy, right?
Don't underestimate him. He's known as the father of modern sniping.
Is he alone? No spotter?
None. He's all by himself. Apparently, he doesn't need a spotter.
You can't be serious.
The entire forest is on his side.
The forest?
Stay alert.
Yeah, I'd hate to have it be the end for me.
Alright. So let's move on. So, as you just heard, we got a fight ahead of us. Oh, another book. So yeah, we've got a boss fight ahead of us, so prepare accordingly. So let's save. Actually, I want to consult with Major Seal first.
Snake, have you been contacted by Eva?
Yeah, she said we'd meet up in the ruins at the top of the mountains. She also said she picked up the key to get into the tunnel that leads to Groznygrad.
Good. Hurry to the rendezvous with Eva. head for the mountains. Proceed north through the woods. There's an entrance to a mine shaft at the far northeast corner. Climb up the shaft and you'll come out in the mountains. Head north.
I'm on it.
But stay on your toes. Isn't the Cobra Unit sniper lying in wait for you?
Yeah, the end. But there's no other way.
Watch yourself. Your opponent is a legendary sniper. Your fight with the end will likely be a long and grueling.
Yeah.
You should stock up on battle necessities like ammunition and provisions now, while you still can.
Right. So the fight with the end, they're doing their best to. The game is doing its best to warn you, that you're in for a long fight. However long it takes will depend on, well, many things. How careful you are, like who will finish off who. I don't know if they're going to bump into enemies along the way. So make sure you're well prepared before going into this fight. I'm going to unequip the cigar gas spray. I definitely have the SVD equipped. We also need the directional microphone. We'll need the directional microphone so we can listen in and see if we can pick up the end's breathing and whatever sounds he makes. I'm not going the wrong way, am I? Oh, yes, I am. How did that happen? So, yeah. Oh, crap! Oh, great. I figured there were enemies ahead, but I figured there were enemies ahead, but I just was not careful enough.
He's over there? Radio?
Oh, great. Ah, screw it.
Doc!
Snake?
Saving the game, Snake? Take care, Snake.
I will.
You know what, screw it. Let's just go over. Yeah, let's just start over.
Snake! What the hell happened? Snake! Snake!
Snake was being a dumbass. That's what's wrong. So, can we try to be, just a little more careful? Oh. That's a trap. Well, at least I saved, which is what I wanted to do. I have a problem. Right. Problem being that, you know, used to be we could safely depress the weapon button so we won't have to fire our gun. But it's not quite that easy with these new controllers. With these controllers, we can't really slowly depress the weapon button like we used to. Oh, there are more centuries up ahead. Alright. He's going that way, so I'm going this way. Now, there should be, okay. Alright, so there are two paths. I'm thinking the path on the right leads to this, provisions, warehouse that we can use to get stocked up. Yeah, I'm thinking this will lead to a provisions warehouse. Now it might be guarded though. go. I got visual. Got visual confirmation on that warehouse. And it is guarded. Yeah, I spot 2 sentries. Right. The 3 sentries. 2 outside, 1 inside. Now, if I can just take care of that 3rd sentry. I'm gonna try this. Alright.
Who's that? Radio, we need backup.
Wait.
Freeze.
Okay. Wait. Is that it? I thought it would be... I thought you called the radio. I thought I used the radio. I thought there'd be, more soldiers coming. Alright. Let me check in here. Okay, so I picked up another ration. So I'm full on SVD ammo. Let me try something here. No grenades. No more grenades. I was hoping to pick up some M19 ammo. It looks like SOL. Oh, that just leads me around. Okay. Alright, that's fine. So, let's get out of here. We'll take the path on the right. We'll take the path on the right. That will lead me to the end. I'm gonna puke.
I've had enough.
Sorry, Snake. But I didn't want to waste that food. I didn't want to waste the snakes.
Saving the game, Snake? Snake, have you seen The Magnificent Seven?
Sorry.
It's a remake of the
I don't know.
Japanese classic The Seven Samurai, only in a Western setting. This tiny Mexican village is attacked every year by bandits. Finally, the village elder can't stand it any longer and decides to hire someone to protect the village. 7 gunmen respond to the call. They teach the villagers how to shoot and prepare for the oncoming attack. But then, the enemy shows up at the village with a huge band.
Then what happens?
You'll just have to see it for yourself. I don't want to spoil it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Movies are only fun when you actually watch them. There's something you have to experience for yourself.
Yeah. No spoilers. Still, I don't know why Paramedic keeps on asking whether or not he saw a movie. She knows the answer each time is gonna be no. Snake, have you seen this movie? No. Have you seen this movie? Can't say I have. Have you seen this movie? Heck no. Every time. Alright. So here we go. The end should be in the next area. I better go ahead and tell you guys about this. So, during the end boss fight, you could save. You could save your game during the end boss fight. But, if you quit and restart your game, well, some things are going to happen. Two things are going to happen, whether or not you saved your game, whether or not, depending on how long you came back to the game after you quit. Like, if you came back after, in between 3 to 7 days after saving, you're going to get captured. Real-time plays into this boss fight. If you quit after saving and come back between 3 to 7 days, the end will sneak up on Snake, and Snake will be captured and taken back to Granny Gorky, the cells in the first floor basement. However, if you come back after 7 days, the end will die of natural causes. So yeah, real time does play into this boss fight. But yeah, this will be this boss fight could take some time, depending on how clever you are. So just prepare accordingly. That looks like Emma's parrot. I'm sure that was intentional. That's freaky.
I beg of you, grant me the strength to take this final prey. Let me linger in this world just a little longer. I have already slept enough for one lifetime. Enough for an eternity. You have my thanks. I have to thank you for waking me. If you hadn't shown up, my sleep would have been eternal. Do you hear me, Snake? I am the end. I am here to send you to your ultimate fate. You'll make a fine quarry for my final hunt.
He's out there somewhere.
Eva, I found that sniper you were talking about.
That's the end. He's a legend, known as the father of sniping.
I've got experience sniping in urban and marine environments.
What about the forest?
Never.
I see. Well, that forest is divided into 3 areas, a river, a plateau, and a clearing. He should be lying in wait for you in one of those places.
Sounds like this may take a while.
It'll be a test of endurance. Be careful, though.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, the End has an almost supernatural knack for camouflaging himself.
So, whoever moves first loses. This guy's over 100 years old, though, so I should have the advantage in terms of stamina.
I wouldn't be so sure if I were you.
Why's that?
I've heard that his body is photosynthetic, like a plant.
What is he, some kind of monster?
On top of that, he can speak to the forest, too.
So in other words, he knows it inside out.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't know you. I'm sure you can beat him.
Don't worry. I intend to.
Alright, so area is like Eva said, the area is divided into 3 areas. So yeah, I just equipped the torch. So if the end is not in one area, then he's likely going to be in another area. I saw the flash. He's there!
The boss taught you well.
Thank you. So, like before, you can actually there are two items you can get depending on circumstances. You can actually sneak up on the end and hold him up, and you could get him to drop his camouflage, which, let me see. Yeah, you can sneak up on the end and hold him up to get his camouflage. It raises the player's camo index up to 95% if crawling over a patch of moss. Combined with face paint that boosts camouflage index by 5% and moss, such as woodland face paint, it will give the player 100% camouflage index. So yeah, that's a pretty handy camouflage to have. But if you can beat the end by depleting his stamina, then you also get his sniper rifle, which is a tranquilizer sniper rifle. So that means that the end is not really using tranquilizer round. It's not really using lethal rounds. The end is actually using tranquilizer rounds. So I nailed the end. I got him good that time. Honestly, I think I was fortunate. He could have got me before I got him. He could have easily got me first. I think he was over there. I kept on equipping the thermal goggles, hoping to pick up his footprints. He must have headed to another area. You hear that? That's his breathing. And like Eva said, he is photosynthetic, like a plant. Which means that he can use the sunlight. He can use the sunlight to replenish his stamina. So even if you get his stamina down low, he can raise it back up through sunlight.
This is the end.
Right, it's definitely that way. Damn, he got me!
Call yourself a son of the boss. Foolish boy.
Oh, I spot him. Spot him running. So, should we? Yeah, he's right back here. Oh, wait. Tranquilizer needle. So remember to remove the tranquilizer round from. If you get hit by the end, make sure you remove the tranquilizer round. It's raining. Face, nah. Right. Got him.
You call yourself a son of the boss.
Alright, come back here. Come back here. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to get the drop on him. Where'd he go now? Oh, he went that way. I keep on trying to sneak up on him. I almost got him. Man. The mist is messing me up. I picked his footprints back up.
What's the matter? I'm over here.
Got him. Got him. The end.
Spirits of the forest, I thank you. The boss would be proud of you. The time has come for a younger generation to rise. I've been wandering for more than a century, and now my journey comes to a close. What a splendid way to end it all.
Sounds like he's aging like wood.
I have no regrets. I can return to the Forum.
Well, there goes his dentures. Well, that was the end for the end. Oh, wait. What's that over there? Ah, that must be it. Mosin Nugget. Tranquilizer sniper rifle. Alright. Let's call Major Zero.
Rendezvous with Eva at the top of the mountains. According to her, the shaft leading to the mountains should be located in the far northeastern corner of the forest. Enter the shaft and head into the mountains. Proceed to the northeast.
The forest you're in now is known as Socro Vieno. The name means the most holy woods. It's been venerated since ancient times as the sacred home of the spirits of the forest. It's the largest and deepest forest in the region and is divided into 3 areas: south, west, and north. Try not to get lost, okay?
I'll
There's
try
an
not
armory in
to.
the southern area. If you need some extra ammo, you might want to pay a
Nice.
visit. The tunnel to the mountains is to the northeast. Head that way.
Okay, let's save.
Do you want to save? Hey, Snake, have you ever seen My Mother Was a Teenage Spider Queen from Mars?
I can't say that I have.
Neither have I.
Finally, a movie she hasn't seen. So I'm in Socrofino North. I want to head south. I want to head south and pay a visit to that armory Eva was talking about. Did I catch a moose? Huh. Let's ask paramedic about that.
I see you caught a markhor. The markhor is a kind of wild goat that lives in mountainous
Oh,
areas.
it's a goat.
It's quite large, so I don't think you'll be able to capture one alive, even with the tranquilizer gun.
All right.
Speaking of which, do you know the origin of the name markhor?
No.
It means snake eater in Persian.
Snake
Nice.
eater.
Interesting.
Lost your appetite?
Not at all. So, how does it taste?
It's supposed to be pretty good.
All right.
Huh. Nice. So let's head south. So that's Socrofino West. That should be the river. Yep, this is the river. So I should be able to head, get to the south part from here. So, so yeah, I failed in getting the end's camo, but at least I got his sniper rifle. As for the rest, well, let's just call that what not to do. Let's just call that what not to do. Alright. Let's head north. If I can figure out where north is. Let's turn around. Alright, this gotta be taking me back to the west. Actually, it's taking me north. That's actually good. Actually good and convenient. So, alright, destination is straight ahead. There's the tunnel.
Good. You're in the tunnel. The ladder at the end of the tunnel will take you up into the mountains. Head down the tunnel and climb up the ladder.
Yeah, she didn't mention that it's a
Snake,
long
the ladder
ladder.
at the end of that shaft should take you up into the mountains. Proceed to the back and climb the ladder.
Saving the game, Snake?
Actually, yeah. I'm gonna ask you about that movie.
Paramedic, what was that movie you were talking about earlier?
Which one?
My mother, the teenage whatever.
Oh, that. Sorry. The Major was talking to me at the time and I wasn't really paying attention. Don't worry. I'll get it right next time.
Right, next time. Right, I want to eat something before I go up there. I want to try out this Marco.
Pretty tasty.
Marco. Polo. Jeez. Do we dare? Yes, I caught a spider. Can I ask Paramedic about the spider? My god, she's gonna freak out.
Cuts happen when you get slashed with a knot. Treating you can Snake, whatever happens to you, make sure you leave a descendant, okay?
Are you saying you want to have my baby?
No. I'm saying that in the 21st century, the genes of soldiers like you are going to be in high demand.
Genes?
Uh-huh. Remember when Watson and Crick discovered the double helix structure of DNA back in 1953?
No.
You know, they won the Nobel Prize in Medicine for it the year before last. Of course, you have to feel sorry for Pauling and Franklin. They were researching the exact same thing.
Sorry, I don't follow.
Inside every living creature are little blueprints called genes. Through the union of the sperm and egg cells, these blueprints are transformed and inherited by the next generation. That's why parents and children resemble each other. The concept of genes was first proposed over 100 years ago by Mendel, but he didn't know what they were exactly. For a while, it was thought that chromosomes were composed not of deoxyribonucleic acid, but of proteins called polypeptides. Later, it was shown that deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA, was a biological macromolecule. Then 11 years ago, Watson and Crick discovered that DNA had a double helix structure.
Yeah, this is all fascinating stuff, but what exactly does it have to do with me?
The inherent characteristics of any given individual are determined by his or her genes. By duplicating a set of superior genes, a separate body with
She's
the
starting
same
to
set of
sound like Naomi.
characteristics, a clone can be created.
But genes don't control a person's fate.
That's true, but having an offspring that's genetically identical to the parent is more efficient, right? You can expect better results that way.
More efficient? You can't mass-produce human beings.
Maybe, but now that we know the true nature of genes, human cloning is that much closer to reality. Nuclear transplanting is already theoretically possible. So one day...
My genes are going to be a valuable commodity.
Exactly.
They'd never let that happen.
Even if your body dies, you survive and go on to bigger and better accomplishments. If you think about it, it's kind of an honor.
Does that kind of technology seriously appeal to you?
Well, I am a doctor. I can't condone it on moral grounds, but I'm fascinated by the possibilities. Especially when I see such an excellent specimen as yourself.
Yeah, well, thanks for the compliment, but it doesn't make me feel any better.
Don't be so glum. It's not like it's going to happen anytime soon.
Sure.
We'll just have to wait and see.
She really started to sound like Naomi there.
When you get hurt,
Alright.
you can...
Alright. Alright, you guys know what's next. The Ladder of Eternity. As JR would say...
Climb the ladder, kid! Make yourself famous!
Uh-huh. You're so supreme.
I give my life, not for honor, but for you.
It's a long way down.
In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you.
I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
I'm still
In a dream, snake eater. Snake's muscles gotta be killing him. Alright, we're at the mountains. Let's save.
You want to save? Snake, have you ever seen North by Northwest?
Missed that one.
It's about this ordinary guy who runs an ad agency. He's mistaken for someone else and gets kidnapped and forced to do a certain job. As a result, he gets tangled up in a conspiracy, and pretty soon he's traveling to New York, Chicago, and even Mount Rushmore in pursuit of the real culprit. Hitchcock's films always keep you on the edge of your seat, but sometimes they can be funny when you least expect it. That's why I love them.
Have you seen all of his films?
All of them? Ugh, not even close. He's been making movies since before I was born. I guess I might have seen some of them on TV. But the first movie I ever saw in the theater was a Hitchcock film. We all went and saw it as a family. It was Rebecca.
This was when you were a kid?
Yeah, my parents loved watching movies, so they took me along. I didn't quite understand the plot, but for some reason I thought it was really scary. Actually, I remember the candy bar they bought me on the way home better than the movie itself.
That's when you fell in love with movies?
You could say that. It was like an irresistible force at that point. I was completely swept away.
Nice. Now, can we call a paramedic about that spider?
Snake?
Oh. Man, I should not have skipped this. In high altitude areas, you retire quicker than normal. Takes a lot of stamina as well. So I'm going to burn through more stamina than before. Gotcha. And that's gonna be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We took down 2 of the Cobra Unit members, and I finally made it to the mountain. So all in all, a productive, kind of chaotic day. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with another episode of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Gear. Until then, take care, guys. Stay nerdy.